We talked about you at one point in time thought about opening up a comedy club.
Yeah, because you're opening one here.
Yeah, you thought about it? When?
I thought about it when I saw the Babe Ruth movie with John Goodman. Did you ever see that movie?
No.
Played Babe Ruth. And I don't know how much truth there is in it, but he wanted to manage a ball team. And John Goodman was such a good actor. And he does this moment where he says, I love the guys. I want to take care of the guys. I want to be the guy who looks after them and you know, trains them and and makes sure they're okay, because he just loved ball players. And I watched him do that, and I thought, that's how I feel about comedy. I'd like to have a club and start, like, be the place where new guys come in and new people, and watching them and encouraging awkward comedians that aren't easy laughers, you know?
Right.
And being a place and bringing in great veterans for them to learn from, and you know what I mean, and feeding and cultivating an audience. I watched a lot of guys do that, like Manny and The Cellar and Lucian Holden, the comic strip. Some of my best friends were comedy club owners. Guys I respected so much were, you know, guys that ran clubs. So I thought that would be really cool. But it's opening a fucking business is horrible.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that now.
Yeah, I don't want to either, but I'm stuck.
Yeah,
already started doing it.
Are you anxious about it?
Surprisingly, not that anxious.
No.
Yeah, I have an unusual ability to handle a lot of stress. Like, I just kind of like settle into whatever that is.
I know.
And I go, okay, this is what we're doing. I cannot freak out, and so this is not that stressful because I got really good people here. You know, I brought Curtis Nelson and Adam Egget and you know, Eric from the Comedy Store. All these people from the Comedy Store. Kerry to run the bar. Like, I brought the best people that were at the Comedy Store, and I just, because it was during the pandemic, nobody was working.
Right.
I said, hey, this is what I'm going to do. Do you guys want to work for me? And so, like, for the last year and a half, they've been actually like working for free. Like, they've been getting paid,
right?
But they haven't working. They're not working. They've just been waiting to work.
You're just holding them,
right? But I kept giving them their full salary,
right?
I just said, this is not your problem. You know, we had an initial venue that fell apart, so we had to buy a second venue, and the second venue required considerable construction. So I said, listen, this is okay. We're going to have fun. So let's just do this the right way. And I want everybody to be comfortable.
Right.
And now we're less than a month away.
That's amazing.
It's pretty exciting. And it's really good. Like, the inside looks fucking incredible. And the scene here is already amazing. I mean, I did the Vulcan last night. And then after I did a set there, I went over to the Creek in the Cave. And then there's other rooms in town too. And guys are hopping back and forth from room to room and doing 2-3 sets a night. It's really exciting. And there's really good comics here. There's really good, like, up and coming people, and you know, Tom Segura moved here, Duncan Trussell moved here, Tim Dillon lives here now. There's Christina Pazitsky. There's like a lot of really good comics. Tony Hinchcliffe. Yeah. So like, we're doing these shows. Ron White is here.
I saw him. He came to see me at the Creek in the Cave last time.
Oh, did he?
He's one of my favorites.
He's the best.
Yeah.
He's the godfather of this town.
Yeah.
So when, you know, we're doing these shows, we're doing shows like, you know, Shane Gillis comes into town all the time, and Ari's here all the time. Yeah. So we're having so much fun. It's really an amazing scene right now, and it's exciting because it's new. And all these young people that come here and they do Kill Tony, you know, that show, and so that gives them a chance to maybe get 1 minute and do it in front of hundreds of thousands of people on YouTube. Right. So there's like this energy to this town that's happening now with stand-up that's really exciting because it's a completely new scene.
It's great. Well, like you said, you can't practice it at home. It's the only way to learn it. Right. So I always feel a responsibility in that sense. If you love stand-up, you gotta encourage other people. I bring people on the road with me who I think need exposure to higher pressure and stuff, and to help them learn, and also to tap my head, and I spend the whole time talking to them and answering stuff and stuff like that. And when I'm at the Cellar, I like mentoring. I like being a bit of a teacher, you know. Yeah. So, but you have to, because there's no school for it, and there's no.
Which is wild.
Yeah, there never will be. I don't think that anybody will ever properly. You can't really teach stand-up. It comes from the heart or the balls or the pussy or wherever it comes from.
How do you do it? Do you do it like Steve Martin, or do you do it like Stephen Wright, or do you do it like Patrice O'Neill? Like, you can't teach that.
No.
You can teach like certain principles, and you can kind of coach people in whatever their individual style is, and sort of giving them some tips, like maybe if you did it this way, or here's the problem with that, or you're taking too much time with this. And
there's obvious mistakes people make, and you can help them by giving them that.
Yeah.
Going like, you don't need to be doing that.
Yeah.
That's a big giant waste of time. Or that's really one thing I've told a few guys and women that work for me is don't stop laughing. You're just nervous. That's just shit. The little nervous laughter.
Right.
It just looks dumb, and it's just do the joke. And if that nervous laughter is because you said something that's kind of tough to sell, fucking stand there and sell it, or just say that's the joke. Like.